In the last few minutes, the BBC has learned that climate change protesters have targeted London's Heathrow airport.
Since Monday, more than 500 activists have been arrested. Scotland Yard says the operation to tackle demonstrations by members of the group Extinction Rebellion is putting a strain on the force. Let's go to our reporter, Catherine Stancheshin, who's on Waterloo Bridge for us this morning. And Catherine, just update us on what we know about the protests, where they are this morning.
Well, as you can see, I'm on a virtually empty Waterloo Bridge this morning, one of 4 locations in central London that remains shut off because of these climate change roadblocks that are in place. We are hearing now that Extinction Rebellion protesters have reached Heathrow Airport. They, of course, released a statement yesterday saying they were going to be targeting the aviation industry, particularly at Heathrow today. Just looking at a photograph here of a group of what looks like young people at the access entrance into Heathrow. I think it's the entrance to possibly Terminal 2 and 3, the roundabout with a large plane. There's a banner and they're saying, "Are we the last generation?" They have also put out something on their social media saying these children are being threatened with arrest for protesting on the pavement. That has come from Extinction Rebellion's group that they are using to communicate with the media this morning, and they said that they were going to be at Heathrow Airport today, and the police said in return that they would put out a very robust response if there was going to be any disruption to Heathrow Airport. Of course, an extremely busy weekend, Easter weekend, about 500,000 journeys expected to be made as people get away for the bank holiday. So police said they were talking to the airport and they would put in a robust response. Of course, there have been questions about the police's response to these illegal roadblocks in central London. Protesters are allowed to be at Marble Arch, but not places like this. Police say that they have made more than 500 arrests, but actually they're walking a fine line between people's ability to protest peacefully and, of course, the disruption caused to the people in the city. These protesters on Waterloo Bridge say they are here for the long haul. They will be here for the entire weekend and next week as well, and they're expecting reinforcements as well. There's an induction tent just over there. They say they're expecting thousands more protesters to come into the city this weekend.
Catherine, thank you very much. That's the image from Waterloo Bridge this morning, the protest there. This morning, what we're seeing is some protesters, as you may have just heard a moment ago, I think we show you some of the pictures now, live from Heathrow. A small number, we're told, have just arrived around Heathrow. Yeah,
near Terminals 2 and 3. We understand they're not blocking the road. There's obviously a police presence there as well. But at the moment, peaceful demonstrations taking place just outside Terminals 2 and 3 at Heathrow Airport.
Just a reminder, in the next few minutes, we'll be speaking to Ken Marsh, chair of the Metropolitan Police Federation.
2 people have died after they got into difficulties in the water off Aberdeen Beach. The emergency services were sent to the scene at around 1:45 this morning after reports of 2 females in the water. They were picked up